We're Trent Allie, and
today we're going on a very special journey.
We have some places to visit, people to see, and important visitors at the house. Okay, take 25. Is this the worst driveway you've ever been up?
Just about, yeah.
We are so close to drywall, but we have a major issue.
We're against the chimney and we're against the wall.
Hopefully, we can finish this job in one piece.
Oh my gosh.
Subscribe if you haven't already, and come along today, as the day we've been waiting for finally arrives.
Well, might have ruined the GoPro. What's up, everybody, and good morning. We are getting a nice start this morning. I don't know if we've shown you guys these awesome bowls that some of our friends sent us, but Lika and Frank are taking their 20 minutes to eat their breakfast because these bowls are incredible and they actually work and they slow them down. Lika's biggest problem is that she thinks that if she walks in circles around the bowl that she'll be able to get the food easier, and it doesn't work, but it slows her down, and that's really the whole purpose of it. So today, we're actually not gonna be working on the house. I know a lot of you guys are really excited to see the projects that we do on the house and excited to see us make progress in every single video, and there will actually be some working on the house in this video, but it won't be today for us. Today, we're going on a very special journey to see someone very, very special that I think you guys are gonna like.
So a lot of you guys might remember, we used to travel full-time in our van. We drove from Canada all the way to the southernmost tip of South America over the course of almost 2 years. And then when coronavirus happened, we had to abandon our van in Argentina and emergency evacuate back to the United States.
So as we got back to the United States, like most people in the beginning of the pandemic, we didn't really know what to do. We went to Allie's parents' house, we stayed there for a couple weeks and did our quarantine, but my mom was all the way out here in Utah, and she's a nurse and she was working on the front lines, and we knew that we needed to come out here and help her through the pandemic. And it also gave us a great experience and a great place to stay because my mom lives in a rural area where it's not densely populated, and everything just lined up perfectly. So we got the truck, we headed out to Utah. When we got to my mom's house, we hunkered down and prepared to endure this pandemic.
When the pandemic started, just like for everybody else, we had no idea how long it was gonna last. So what we thought would be a couple weeks of hanging out with Trent's mom on the farm turned into a couple months.
So while we were hunkered down at my mom's house, we started thinking about survival. And we had a lot of food storage, and everybody thought the world was ending. And we kind of did too. So we got chickens because they were gonna lay eggs and help us actually have food. We got goats because we could milk the goats. We actually planted a garden. We built a greenhouse. We did all of these projects, and then we ended up building out the trailer that we live in now. All this took place in this short period of time at my mom's house. And honestly, looking back, it was one of the best times of our lives.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I'll ever figure out where the road goes.
So even though Allie and I are extremely busy and we have a lot on our plate with building this house and just everything that we're currently involved in, we decided to take a day to come down here and spend it with my mom. Mostly because we miss her, but also today happens to be her birthday.
It's so easy to see that you're in love with me. Carve your name next to mine on that big oak tree. That's how you want it to be.
And my mom actually got a new puppy. This is Jersey. She's a border collie mix. And I don't know if any of you guys remember from some of the older videos, Oso, I know you probably don't recognize him because he's like 120 pounds heavier than the last time we saw him, but this is Oso. Oh boy.
Good boy, Oso.
He's enormous.
Yeah.
Hello.
So vicious. Yeah.
All right, so my mom has been dealing with a unique set of circumstances here. Oso has decided that this is Alcatraz and he is Al Capone or somebody famous that was in Alcatraz. I don't know who was in Alcatraz. But my mom had to put up this extra fencing along the top of this 4-foot fence because Oso was jumping this fence and then she was finding him in the next state. He would just like head for the border and she would chase him for days and days. And I told her that she should just get a horse and a lasso, but she wanted to put up a bigger fence. So we put up this bigger fence, or my mom put up this bigger fence. Now when we let Oso out into the yard here, if my mom does it, he just goes and she has to go and chase him. And so today we're gonna let him out here to run around, to play with the goats. Frank's probably gonna try to chase the goats and Lika probably will too. We're gonna try and keep everybody in harmony and we'll let you guys see the goats.
And if Oso tries to run away, Trent has promised that he will get a horse and a lasso and chase him down.
I want that all on video.
Come here, girls and Felix.
Hi.
Eleanor.
Oh, it's good to see you guys.
Nancy. There you go, baby.
Yeah. Hi, Izzy. Oh.
Izzy, little Isabel.
Izzy with the blue eyes.
Felix. Felix is like, don't touch me.
Yeah. Oh, Oso's,
Oso, go.
Oso's another goat we forgot to
Those-
mention.
Are those dog treats that you've got there?
Oh, yes. Hello. Hello. Hi, Eleanor. Hi, little girl. Oh. Hello. Nancy, Felix. What are you doing? Hey, you. Oh, I missed you. Good to see you.
Oso.
Just like Gloria predicted. Yeah. Okay. The chase is on. Not today, Oso. This is good, Trent. This is the workout you wanted.
Oh yeah.
Get that cardio.
Boy. Moral of the story, you gotta always be paying attention to Oso.
Yeah.
We were paying attention to the goats. Oso got out.
I mean, can you really blame him? He comes from a family of explorers, you know? He just wants to get out and have an adventure.
Lika has discovered the chickens. Oh, Lika, what's this? Are these chickens? Are these chickens? Do you not know what to do with the chickens? When she first ran over here and she saw the chickens, she was like investigating and one of them balked back at her and she got terrified and just sprinted in the other direction. Super funny. I'm winded from chasing Oso. Speaking of which, where'd he go?
He's right here.
Stay here. I'm gonna go sit down and have a glass of water.
Rodeo.
Frank is really trying to assert his dominance on Oso. It seems to be working. Oso is pretty tolerant.
He's been submitted.
Frank is like trying to hump Oso, for lack of a better word, and even though Oso is 10 times Frank's size, he's still going for it. Are you the king of the castle here, Frank?
When lights go out stars are aligned, we will dance in the meadow on our favorite place when spring is coming.
So since it's my mom's birthday, we made her her favorite meal, which is baked ziti, or I should say Allie made it, because I did absolutely nothing to make this meal. My mom made the French bread. I was babysitting the dogs. That's what my responsibility was, and I didn't do a good job. But we're about to sit down and eat. This looks absolutely delicious. To the greatest mother I've ever known.
You've ever had.
Cheers to that. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
And now we feast.
We got my mom a nice little birthday cake and a nice gift. It's like lunch with dessert for her birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, God.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Gloria.
Mom.
Gloria!
Mom. I didn't know what she was gonna say. Happy birthday to you.
Well, she can say whatever she wants, but I'm your mom. Oh, I never even saw that.
To open your present.
That's cute.
What does it say?
Moms like you are harder to find than toilet paper in a pandemic.
Well, dinner was absolutely delicious, and that cake really hit the spot. We got an ice cream cake from a place called Cold Stone. If you guys don't know Cold Stone, it's like an ice cream store. I don't know how to explain it, but they make these ice cream cakes that are absolutely amazing. And we got the one called Tall, Dark, and Delicious, and I think everybody enjoyed it as much as I did. We gave my mom a little gift, and then she actually opened up some more gifts that were from some of my other siblings and family members. It's been a pretty nice little celebration for my mom's birthday.
Are you a big dog? Are you a big dog? You are such a big dog. Oh, I love how big he is.
Such a
I
monster.
love it.
Frank's just like miniaturized over here. Well, we are getting ready to wrap up things here at my mom's house. We've had a great time hanging out here, celebrating her birthday, and doing some chores around the house. I just got to take a trip up to our quarantine bedroom upstairs. Why do you got this door barricaded, Mom? So the pioneer woman doesn't come downstairs in the middle of the night? Oh, the memories up here. Oh, this was our room. Oh, she's got a lock. That was our bed. It's crazy. During the pandemic, this is like where we sought refuge. I just remember like making it here and going to sleep in this bed and not knowing what was gonna happen. Such a scary time. There's like so much emotion involved with it, but I'm really glad that as an adult boy, I got to spend that time with my mom. A lot to be said about a parent that would take your kids in those circumstances, so. My mom is very special. I think we're gonna wrap up here. Probably gonna be hitting the road in a minute.
We love you.
Love
Thank
you.
Be careful.
Happy birthday.
Thanks. Talk to you when you get home.
Okay.
What a fun day with my mom,
Wasn't
dude.
that nice?
It's just like a big dose of nostalgia to just like come back here.
just like relive the memories that we had. I just like forget so much stuff that happened while we were here, and then like while we're here, it just brings back all these memories. So
Yeah, it was a really good time.
Sometimes I can't understand how it can be so hard to stay out of pain. But with you, everything has changed. Even though we both stay the same. Would you call me on the midnight train? Would you come over when nothing's right? Would you hold me tight in the rain? Even as we're having a fight.
Woo! Just got back to our house, and though springtime is pretty much here, it's still a little bit chilly up here. So I'll throw my coat on before we go inside. We had an amazing day with my mom. I hope she had an awesome birthday. I know both of the dogs, they're up now, but
Hi, Lika.
they slept pretty much the entire way home, and I know they're pooped. We're also pooped, so I think we're gonna head in and probably just go straight to sleep. But we'll see you guys in the morning.
It's definitely been a crazy few weeks or months with living in a trailer, building our house, having a new puppy, just everything seems to be chaos all the time. But luckily at the end of the day, we know that we can sleep incredibly on our Helix mattress, which we absolutely love. And today's video is sponsored by Helix.
Helix is a premium mattress in a box company that makes mattresses to fit your unique needs and preferences based on your body type and your sleeping style. You actually take a little quiz online. It's Helix's sleep quiz, where you tell them your preferred bed size, your sleep position, your mattress firmness, and other personal preferences. We took the Helix sleep quiz, and we were actually paired up with the Helix Midnight Luxe. With the Helix mattress, you get a 100-night sleep trial, which means if you don't like it, if you don't love it, within 100 days, you can send it back and get your money back. Also, it comes with a 10-year warranty.
We love our Helix mattress so much, we ended up giving one to Trent's grandparents, and they absolutely love it too. What do you think?
Close the door when you leave.
If you guys want to check out your own Helix sleep mattress, which we highly recommend, click our link in the description or go to helix.com/Trent Allie, and you can get up to $200 off your Helix sleep mattress plus 2 free pillows. Thanks again to Helix for sponsoring today's video. We are gonna get back to the chaos.
It is a nice, bright, beautiful sunny day outside. It's only 41 degrees, but I think it's actually gonna warm up quite a bit today. And today is a really, really big day. Mike from Nevada Urethane is on his way up here right now with his trailer to start doing the spray foam in our ceiling and our basement walls and everything else that needs spray foam. I'm so excited for this because once this job is complete, which it should be complete by like tomorrow, we can call for insulation inspection and then we can move on to drywall. I'm super, super excited about this because it's just like that next step that's just pushing us closer and closer until we get to move into our house.
I'm excited for the one day we get to sleep in our new house and nobody shows up in the morning and it's dark and it's quiet and the dogs sleep through the night.
Oh yeah, right.
Oh, one day.
Well, anyways, I'm having a quick bowl of cereal. Mike's gonna be here in a minute. Let's get today started.
Just you and me, babe, until the morning light. The morning.
Yay!
This guy's trailer is enormous. And these roads are definitely, they're really dry and in good shape right now, but we've got a giant sinkhole in front of our house and it's gonna be difficult for him to turn it around here. So it's like a very stressful situation, but I'm just super glad he's made it this far and you know, he's just got a little bit more to go, but we're getting spray foam today, baby.
Woo!
Check where the party was at. Roaming around without any trouble, I began to ask everybody I met, singing.
So obviously it's super exciting that they're here, that the spray foam is happening today, that they made it up to our property. The only complication is that our driveway is narrow, it's steep, there's a tight curve to get into the parking spot, and this trailer is enormous. So we're doing a little bit of the Austin Powers shuffle to try to get this trailer in the right spot, and hopefully we we can figure out a nice way for it to be parked safely and close enough to the house that the hoses can actually reach. Okay, take 25. Take 45?
And if you find salvation, it's the only thing to do. You don't have to look no further, 'cause I'll take care of it for you. I'll take care of it for you.
That was an adventure in itself, just trying to get the trailer parked. But we got it situated. We can get our cars around it. I would say it's probably not the most ideal location, but it's gonna work, and we're happy with it. So I guess we'll get started.
Are you Mike?
Yep.
Nice to meet you, I'm Allie.
Nice to meet you. I'm Frank.
Is this the worst driveway you've ever been up?
Just about, yeah.
Yeah. I'm so sorry.
The worst one that I've made it up.
Yeah. So we're having the ceiling in the sunroom, the ceiling in here, and the walls in the basement and under the stairs in the basement spray foamed. So it's gonna make a mess. We're trying to clean everything up. This is definitely the cleanest and emptiest this side of the house has ever been. So we're just moving things out of the way, and then we're gonna put plastic sheeting over the windows and over like the fireplace to protect it from the spray foam and from overspray, which just creates a lot of little tiny little spray foam bubbles everywhere.
Well, we are draining the water heater. I wasn't really thinking when we mounted the water heater, and so now the water heater needs to be pulled away from the wall so that he can spray foam those two cavities behind it, and we can scoot it back into place and fill it back up and worry about all that stuff. We're getting plastic put around the furnace and all of the sensitive items in this area. So we just got a lot of prep work to do, and then it's gonna be a lot of crazy spray foam action, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. We would have just left the air barrier over the windows instead of cutting them out. It would have saved this guy so much time because he wouldn't have had to put plastic over all the windows.
Rookie mistake.
Yeah, and a lot of people actually commented that in one of our recent videos. They were like, hey, you guys should have left those like windows not cut out for the spray foam guy. And it wasn't until I read those comments that I knew we messed up.
So you thought you got it made for easy living, slipping out the back door. But it's not what you're made for, and there's nothing that is too late for. Out of the cold into my warm hand in the sun. It's already begun. You are my one. With a simple mind, we should find some more time. We don't need to worry.
The shimmy. The tandem ladder Olympics.
No, I gotta do it. Fancy that.
Well, we are working our way across the top of the beam. We've got to get the beam masked off so that when they do the spray foam, it doesn't get on the beam because it's going to be exposed when we're done. All I have to say is the prep work for spray foam is a lot of work.
We are sealed up, taped up, totally prepared and protected. It is super exciting. It's also super toxic. So I'm gonna take the dogs into Terry. The guys have their respirators on. I think they want to film a little bit of starting the spray foam process, and then they're gonna evacuate the premises as well. Things are happening.
I'm tired of waiting, waiting. I'm tired of waiting, waiting. I'm tired of waiting, waiting. So let's be crazy, crazy.
That's so crazy. Well, might have ruined the GoPro. There is spray foam all over the GoPro and I just barely realized it, and probably looks very speckled right now. We're making some great progress in the house. Things are really getting knocked out. He's got probably like 1/8 of the ceiling already done. He came out here to make some adjustments on his machine so that it could spray a little bit thicker. He's filling half of the roof cavity with foam. The roof cavity is 12 inches. He's filling it with 6 inches of foam. And he basically said after 4 inches, you're kind of like, you're like losing the return on your investment. It costs more than it's worth. So he thinks 6 inches will be plenty up there. Because originally I wanted to do 12. I was like, let's make this thing crazy. But I guess while Mike is just knocking it out in there, he's got the full suit, the full face mask, everything. We don't, and we're not trying to get covered in spray foam. So Brandon and I are gonna start working on the exterior foam on the outside of the house. And hopefully we can make a little bit of progress with this. We ordered as many of these rock wool bats as we could. We're using this foam and then the rock wool bats. It's like a double layer of exterior insulation. It's overkill, I know, but it's gonna be cool when we're done.
I won't let anyone say I can go far. I always keep on moving on. But I know it won't last even though I try. I stay true to myself through my whole
So we're working with a very complicated system here. This is actually a really cool product called CoraVent. And as you can see on this side, there's like this woolly mammoth fiber stuff. It's like a bug screen that goes on that side. And then this side is just like a little corrugated plastic, hence the name CoraVent. And basically this goes at the bottom and at the top of your rain screen, because if we just put these boards on here and then we mounted our siding, this gap back here is just like a little oasis for all kinds of bugs to just get up in there and have a heyday. But it allows water or air or moisture to go in or go out, or if moisture or water gets inside, it allows it to escape, or it allows it to evaporate upwards.
In this morning light, I'll tell you all you need to know. 'Cause I've been looking for a girl like you, and now we're on the floor. All of this locomotion makes me wonder. Wherever we go, there will be laughter, even if it rains. And if there is a habit, I'll just save it, and it still remains. You make me lose my breath.
What would be a huge nightmare?
Building your own house. Look at that, that kind of looks like we know what we're doing.
Hey, it looks good to me.
We're just framing a house on the outside of a house that we already framed with some foam.
I start to wonder now if this road is right, is right. You start to spread your doubt and confuse my.
We have a major issue.
I mean, we're against the chimney and we're against the wall, so it probably can't. Well, everything was going really smoothly, and Mike wanted to put wheels on the scaffolding because he has to move it around, and so I was like, okay, let's throw these wheels on. We put these two wheels on, and then we're lifting the scaffolding to put those wheels on, and the scaffolding got off balance, and it tipped over, and now it's leaning against the wall, and it's stuck right here, and we've got a strap up there. A piece of it came apart, but now it's like back together. We're gonna go try and pull on that strap and try and stand this up. Stay clear, it's gonna stand up now. Or, well, it would, but there's a wheel. You gotta put that wheel in down there.
You going here?
It's gotta come away because you're leaning it into the roof. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I'm so overwhelmed right now.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm surprised that the scaffolding falling over didn't puncture the vapor barrier.
Or the chimney.
It definitely hit the chimney. I don't know what the chimney's gonna look like when we take the plastic off, but we'll probably have to replace one of those sections, which sucks.
What happened?
Well, we were trying to put the wheels on the bottom, so he was like picking it up, and I was trying to stick the wheel on the bottom, but I'm only on one corner.
Yeah.
So as I'm lifting it up to try and do this, it's like slowly teetering, and that wood plank at the top is so heavy that once it got to a certain point, I was like getting the wheel on, but it was like starting to go, and then the pieces start coming apart, and it just
Oh my gosh.
basically hit the wall and the chimney. Or did we get the wheels put on? We got the plank taken off of the top. We're gonna break down the top layer tomorrow when he comes back. He's taken off for the day. We did get a decent amount of the exterior foam up on the actual house, like
Yeah.
probably a seventh of the entire house, which is fine with me. Like, we're learning and we're like doing it slow, and I have to be like high up on the ladder, so it's totally fine. It was going pretty well. I'm just amped that like spray foam is
I know.
underway.
It's pretty cool.
And after he got done, he did say, I'll probably be here for 3 days and not 2 days.
Oh, really?
Excellent.
That's fun.
So today was exciting, nerve-wracking. We made huge progress.
A little overwhelming.
Very, very overwhelming. And just, I'll be happy when spray foam is done.
Soon.
I say that with everything.
3 days.
Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed coming along on this adventure. You did get to go down to my mom's farm and help celebrate her birthday, and we got to start spray foam. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you show us by giving us a big thumbs up on today's video. Consider subscribing to our channel if you haven't already.
Thanks again to Helix for sponsoring today's video. Click the link in our description to check them out.
And we'll see you guys on the next one.
Adios.